Today is going to look very much like what you did yesterday, except we are adding the equals sign. Remember in yesterday's assignment, it said is, and today we're going to add the equals sign to our equation. So let's go ahead, take a look at the example for number one. Those are orange slices. And in that first group, there are 4 orange slices, and you just have to trace that number 4. They already have the plus sign for you this time. And in the second group, there are 2 orange slices, and you have to trace that number 2. Now, we are going to put these 2 sets together, these 2 groups of items together. And before we do, we need to add that equal sign, which means is or the same as. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 plus 2 equals 6. Now you've got your equal sign in there. All right, let's move down to example number 2. We've got some watermelon slices. And in the first group, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to go ahead and put a 5 there. The plus sign is already there for you this time. Now we're going to add these 3 watermelon slices to the first 5. You're going to put both of these sets together and find out what it equals, right? It equals. So we knew we had 5. We could just count on. We say 5 and then 6, 7, 8. 5 plus 3 equals 8. Let's take a look at example number 3. And we see that there are slices of kiwi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 slices of kiwi in the first group. Ooh, that's an awful looking 6. You guys are probably making much better numbers than I am. Plus 1 slice of kiwi in the second group. Now we're going to put those together. We're going to put the 6 and the 1 together and find out what it equals. Trace that equal sign. 6, 7. Count it on. Here's 6. 1 more is 7. 6 plus 1 equals 7. Go ahead and turn the page. You'll be on page 347. Page 347, and we're going to add up these toys. All right, so in that first group, I see 2 toy frogs. So that's what I'll write. The plus sign is already there for me, so I don't need to worry about that plus sign. And there's 1 more in that second group. Now, put these groups together, and you probably don't even have to count to find out what 2 plus 1 equals. You can see that it's 3. 2 plus 1 equals 3. This next problem will probably look familiar to you also. All right, there are 2 toys in the first group plus 2 toys in the second group. And we've talked about this before. We're going to put those together, 2 plus 2. And you know 2 plus 2 equals 4, right? Equals 4. When you put them all together, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, looking at example number 6. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 monkeys. 5 monkeys there. So put your 5 on that line. And now you've got 1 more in that next group. Going to put the 5 monkeys and that 1 more together. 5 plus 1 equals, go ahead and trace your equal sign. 5 and 1 more equals 6. 5 plus 1 equals 6. Go ahead and turn the page to page 348. Page 348. And it says on this page, we are to count the number of hats. Those are graduation hats, right? This is like a cap and gown hat. So we don't even really have to count because you can subitize. Just look at them. You know that there are 2 hats there, right? There are 2 hats. Now it says to draw more hats, then make it a group that's less than 9. I think I'm just going to draw these squares because I don't know that I can really draw those hats very well, so I'm just drawing squares. So I've got 3, 4, 3, here's 4, and 5. So I did 5 more hats. So I'll put my 5 down here. Now I have to put those groups together, this group's together. The 2 hats plus 5 more hats equals, let's find out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 2 plus 5 equals, there's your equal sign, 7. 2 plus 5 equals 7. All right, for your assignment today, you'll be doing pages 349 and 350, looking exactly like what we just did, putting those numbers in, and then adding the sets together.